Hey everybody, my name is Dr. Film, and yes, I'm qualified to have that name. Today in this video, we won't be doing a review. Instead, we will be asking ourselves a very important question. Is Land of Bad worth the watch? Before we get into this, you should know that this review will contain no spoilers. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe for reviews and more. And so, without further ado, let's kick off this video with...
The pros.
Alright now, let's start off this pros list with our actors. Now you gotta give some of these actors credit here. Each of them do give a solid performance, especially these two, Liam Hemsworth and Russell Crowe. Honestly, I'm a bit surprised myself that Russell Crowe is in this movie. And come to think of it, what was his last movie?
You better bring your A game. You're gonna need it.
Well, there's that. Furthermore, the action in this movie was solid and pretty good. From the choreography, the shots, the effects, and I liked how at times during the movie you would see these slow-mo shots. It had some cool effects here and there. In fact, the director behind this movie is the same director behind Underwater, released in 2020. Well, that explains the slow-mo shots. That was good.
Yeah.
Now let's get down to the story. The story is pretty straightforward, pretty easy to follow, and it does offer some good themes and ideas that we're quite familiar with, such as sacrifice, honor, duty, leadership, teamwork, servitude, principle.
Shut up!
Okay, I'm losing track here. Let's move on to the next section.
The cons.
So yeah, even though some of the actors give some decent performances, their characters, however, were not so good. Heck, they're not even memorable. I mean, sure, you got the leader, the drone pilot, the Air Force guy, and I'm sorry, what's his name again? Right. Wait, who?
You're being an idiot.
As I was saying, despite the action being good, you have to admit, the film makes it so obvious that the characters we're following have plot armor. So much so that the bad guys have terrible aim. And also, I feel like the runtime in this movie should have been cut down a bit more. You know that there are some scenes that should have been cut from the movie. Not only that, the story was so basic and generic that you can't help but remember other war movies that have used these similar concepts. And also, there was this one particular message that was very on the nose, like Rudolph's red nose. It was very dramatic. I mean, I get what they were going for, but it was a bit too much. Alright, I reviewed all the pros and cons of this movie. It is time to answer the very important question we all have in mind. Is Land of Bad worth the watch? No, not really. Well, okay, it's not. It's your standard paint-by-number war action thriller that you've seen before. I mean, sure, there are some good action scenes, and some of the actors do give decent performances, but let's be real here, this film isn't gonna be some big, huge landmark in the film industry. Nor is it gonna be one of those films where you watch it again and again. Basically, this film is your go-to to kill time, while also being entertained. But if you're looking anything more than that, then this is not the right one for you. Well guys, that's the end of my Worth the Watch review. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and please follow me on Instagram for updates on my channel, and you can also follow me on TikTok for more fun content. And as always, I will see you guys at our next appointment.
Next time on Dr. Film.